Right,
once
right.
you do that, you like a little small Maxwell boss. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
People like, wow, who this guy? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on with him? Like, I always see him out there, man. But yeah, tell me. I mean, you got your first deal. Come on, man. You got to tell me what's going on. How it happened? How you get it?
Yeah, I mess around with, we kept messing around with I got the prop stream. And when I messed around, got the prop stream, I was just playing around, figuring out how to work it. Then I had found out about a skip tracing thing called People Search. So
Fast
I
people
just started
search.
skip tracing. So once I had, got my list up, different area codes in Baltimore,
Uh huh.
I just went on ahead and started, did like a list of 20 at a time and
Mm-hmm.
just was calling them up, doing a lot of cold calling.
Oh man, that's
So
what's
I
up.
found it took a while. It took a while. Like,
Yeah, it's because you got to find the
man.
people that's ready. You know.
Right. And I think, and then the way I was doing it, I was doing the numbers before I even called the people. So a lot of times I would do all this homework on the property and
Right.
just to get a no. So I was like, damn, I said, let me figure out how to do this thing differently, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's how I was always doing it. And I was like, it's got to be a better way just to get just to call. So now I'm going to try it where I'm just calling them first and then say, hey, let me get back with you. Let me run my numbers
Yeah.
or whatever, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, and get back with you. And then now I know that it's a stronger lead than just calling them off the line, have the numbers and calling them off the line and get a no. So,
Right. Now that's good though. So, did you find the deal, or did another wholesaler brought the deal to you?
nah, I found the deal, but then I gave it to this is guy that I met on Instagram, and he's out of Baltimore too, so he's like good with the creative financing and stuff.
Right.
And I was like, I had bought my deal to him, and he was able to close it out. So I was like, all right, cool. So I'm gonna be connecting with him, you know what I mean, just to know more about the creative finance and stuff, and just kind of showing me around the city and stuff, things of that nature.
There you go. I told you, man. Once you connect to the people in the city that's already doing it, that's know what's going on, man. You see how easy it gets. So now
Yeah,
you can just get deals and send it to him. You know what I mean?
yeah,
For right now, just to get your money up. You know what I mean?
right, right.
Wow,
Yeah, he
man.
reached out to me on a humble. I was like, this dude.
Right.
Then I was like, then I said he just kept hitting me, so I started making a conversation with him and stuff. I'm like, what you into? So he's like, all right.
Wow.
How many deals you be doing? He said, yeah, I probably do like 3 or 4 a month, or whatever.
Right. So all his deals
And
are
then,
creative financing, or he have end buyers.
yeah, I don't know. He just told me to creative. So I said, do you do deals? And he was like, yeah, I usually do like 4 deals a month or whatever.
And they
He's
all
like,
creative financing.
I don't know. He just said the deal. So I was like,
Uh,
oh, okay. And then he was like, yeah. And then he introduced me to his YouTube page and stuff. He's like, yeah, check out my YouTube page and find out, more about what I do or whatever.
yeah, it's
So
good.
he didn't have I was kind of worried because he didn't have a whole lot of followers on the YouTube page or whatever. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to try you out anyway.
Yeah, there you
But
go.
anything that I was asking him about, he was, getting right back at me more than anybody else that was like wholesaling or anything around Maryland.
Right.
So he would get right back with me. So he's like, all right.
Wow, man, that's good, man. So you found it on prop screen. How you find the lead though?
Yeah, I found the lead on Prop
Prop
Stream. Yeah.
screen. Prop screen is good, man. That's what's up.
Because most of the time I'll look on Redfin,
Uh huh.
and there's so many abandoned areas, so it might have something on Redfin, but I'll go ahead and do the Google search and kind of do my drive for dollars on Google, and I might see another property that's close to it or whatever, write down that address, look it up on PropStream, do the skip tracing and all that, because it's off market. Once I look it up on PropStream, I'm like, oh, this one's off market. It's right down the street. You know what I'm saying? And just
Right.
write it down, do the numbers, then try to make a call or whatever.
I'm so proud of you,
That
though. Seriously, man.
was an easier way.
Yeah, I'm
I'm like, all
proud
right,
of
let me
you.
do my little drive for dollars this way. I even called into the flip man.
Hey, I did too before when I first
Oh
started.
yeah,
Hey, you got to reach out, Preston. Seriously, all right? So,
yeah. I mean, I was on there. I was staying every damn thing. I couldn't even get get my question out right. I was like, man, I said, hey, you know, 'cause I was so surprised that he clicked on to me.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man, he real. You know what I'm saying? Like you can call him and talk to him. He be like, hey, what's up? You know what I mean? I'm like, whoa, hey. I had to hang up on him one time. I was like, what?
Yeah, I did that the first time.
Right. Cause he answered. He was like, hey, what's up, Flip Man? I'm like, oh shoot.
Right. I was like, hold on. So I was like, fuck that. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I act this time. So I was like, but then when I did, I was like everywhere. And then, but he helped me out a little bit. So I was like, all right, because I'm trying to find out how this batch league, the batch league, you know, where you get
You're texting.
I'm like,
Yeah.
do you gotta, you know, like, do I gotta get the batch lead and the you know, prop stream too?
Well, batch leads are probably cheaper though, Preston. You know what I'm saying? Like skip tracing off a prop stream or any system like that, it's gonna probably run you like $1. So if you can find it for 50 cents, you see what I'm saying, or 7 cents or 14, you know what I mean? That's what you want to do. You know what I mean? So if sometimes you might have to use one system, but then you got to use another system for this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I was trying to make it easier, like do it all on one system.
Yeah.
I called up and was asking, like, can I do everything on one system and put it on the dollar and send it out that way?
No, you got to use separate stuff.
So I don't think he really understood what I was saying, because he was like, how big is your list? And I was like, well, I'm doing like 20 to 25 or 20 to 30 each time. And he was like, oh, and I thought he was talking about how many of my skip tracing and all that, but I was pulling like a list of like 500 people. I have like 1,600 cash files.
Wow. That's good though, you know?
I got a 1,600 list of cash buyers that I gotta, you know, go through and everything and see what they bought or whatever.
Right.
I said, man, this thing is crazy.
You know, you can do Fiverr too. Fiverr a little cheaper though too. Like if you go to Fiverr, you can talk to them people, you know, talk to them, make a deal with them, man. Like right now I'm doing a list of 500 for $20. So they're going to skip trace it for me, you know, and then send me the numbers back. And they do it in 24 hours. So that's not, you know what I mean, bad. We trying it out right now. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You know, Kenny do it all the time. That's what turned me on to it. I knew about Fiverr, but I'm like, I used to use it for different things. But Kenny was like, man, I did it for skip tracing. And he sent me a list back for Dover. And we just got a hit for Dover. So I got to call the people like this Monday and see if we can do a deal in Dover. And it's a list.
You said it's called
Fiverr. Fiverr is FIVERR.com. And it's a site where people like from the Philippines be on there and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So they do stuff where it's cheap, bro. You know what I mean? Just make sure you look at their.
Almost like a VA, right?
Yeah. You can get them on there too. You can get them on there too.
Okay.
You can, you know, you go to search. You know, put in anything, you know, they can do, you know, get you subscribers on YouTube. They can do anything, brother. You know, get you, you know, like if you send them a list and you wanted to get scraped, they can do all that. You know how you got lists with the LLCs? They'll do all that too, get the numbers for that.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? And that's important because that's the cash buyers behind that. You know what I mean?
Right.
And, you know, a lot of. Go ahead.
I was told that I was watching some of the videos and it was like, yeah, kind of watch those because, you know, those guys are not, if you're looking for them for sellers, they're not really motivated like that.
Nah, they're not.
But for buyers, most definitely.
Yeah, the LLCs, most definitely, boss. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to protect themselves. They don't want to be, you know, because they got a business and they probably got a lot of stuff going on. So they got to put everything in their business name to hide themselves, you know what I mean, for protection.
You said, what was that?
FIVERR.com. So Fiverr, you know what I mean, with just another R.
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, it's awesome, dope site, man. Seriously. And you just read, you know, they have comments and stuff like that. Just make sure you read all that stuff. You know what I mean? Look how many stars they got, and then read the comments and stuff. You know, people be honest on there, like, hey, they awesome, and I'm gonna use you all the time. That's not fake. You know what I mean? People can't do that. You know what I mean? It's people like us putting it up there.
Okay.
Yeah, so make sure you read.
So you just put Put the app. I mean, put the information in the search. Cause I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, so you put skip tracing services or VA. You know what I mean? Like whatever you want, you just put in that search, and it'll come up. So it'll come up with a lot of people who do skip tracing, and it's going to be a lot of different people. So that's what I'm telling you. So you got to make sure you research them. You know what I mean? Just look at their stuff, read all their stuff, because there's a lot of choices that you can look. You know, people starting at $5. People, a lot of people over there doing like 100 skip tracing for $5. That's not bad either. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you need something real quick, 200, just pay $10 for 200 people.
Okay. So
And then you can get some, and then you can get somebody from over there to call for you too. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, and that's pretty.
Cause I think I would reached out to some girl that was in the group named Tramika, and she was trying to sell me some life insurance, and then she was like, she's like, I use a VA because she does probate. So I was like, oh yeah, she was explaining how the VA things work. So I'm like, all right, let me I'll visit that later on down the line. I said I was more or less trying to get things popping up for myself.
Right.
And trying to balance this trucking mess.
Yeah, man. But that's why I say I'm happy for you, man, because I know if you keep doing this, that'll help that business. You feel me? That's what we was talking about in the beginning, right? You do this wholesaling, now you got the money for the tires, you got the money for the gas, any repairs. You get 50,000 put up, bro. That's gonna help the trucking business, which can help the wholesaling. And once you connect, like go to Fiverr and find somebody, like that's what we doing, man. We going to Fiverr and try to find somebody who can do like 2-3 days a week at first. You know what I mean? Just you don't have to be trying to kill it, man, but start adding stuff to your business, Preston. You know what I mean? That can help you out.
Right.
You know what I mean? You got this money, take 1,000 of it and, go on Fiverr and try to find people that can do stuff for you and see if you can get some other appointments set up and stuff like that, man.
Yeah, because that's what I'm into now. I'm into paying for systems. Man, I got one person taking care of my business credit, and that cost me $500 to get that started. And I got somebody they taking care of all my damn taxes and stuff. So I'm like,
that's good.
A huge weight is lifted up off of me with all that, man.
Feel good, right?
Yeah, they just said just mail all your receipts into us and everything, and even with the business credit, I let them know that I'm looking to get more into the wholesale. I mean, real estate and get rentals and stuff. They was like, oh yeah, no problem. We can give you funding for all that good stuff.
Right.
I'm like, all right, let's go.
Yeah.
If you're interested in that or whatever, the people is called spotlight funding. So,
yeah. There's a lot of people out there, man, that can help you. A lot of people in Jacksonville I know that's doing. I ain't ready for the flip yet. I'm still trying to get the 10 deals a month. I'm trying. I gotta reach one goal first. So we just out here reaching out, man, all over, the United States, trying to get stuff done, man. Seriously. So we got like 2 deals in Texas, 2 deals in Georgia. We got 2 deals in Florida, South Florida. So, it's deals from.
I see you jumping out there to Cali too.
Man, I love California, man. You know what I mean?
I know that's where the bread at.
Man, you don't know. Hey, you about to start. Listen, all you gotta do. Listen, you know what I did? I went on Investor Connector, right? I mean, Connect the Investor, and I just started writing out people numbers and stuff. And lately, I just been trying to call them and connect to them, and seeing if we can make things happen. But there's some people in California I connected to that's buying apartments and buying stuff, man. So if you get that footing under you, them people that's buying, now you can JV, like what you just did. Instead of you having a property, now you bring the buyer. That's when you make money, off somebody else's property, like somebody just did with you. You know what I mean? Because I'm pretty sure they probably made, a little bit off of what you brought to them. You know what I mean? So, vice versa, boss. Help you, people help you. Now you help people too. So just keep connecting, boss. That's while you're out here, make sure you write them numbers down when you're talking to people. Keep reaching out. But I'm not seriously, man. I'm happy for you now, Kenny and you, man. That's what's up. Kenny don't close 2. He don't close 2. He don't make like 14,000. He made what, $14,000?
Yeah. And I reached out to him. I said, "What you doing over there?" He said, "Man, I've been chilling. I'm getting back to it though."
Yeah, I talked to him too. Yeah. Hey, listen, you make money like that, you're gonna. I'm like, bro, now you supposed to turn it up. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to turn up. You know, but
Like say, lay back, living a little bit.
right. Hey, you know how I go, man. Hey, but once he catch on again, like that job is wearing him down too. You know what I'm saying? Like I called him the other day, man. He like, man, I'm working. I said, man, I know, man, but you got to keep pushing through it. You know what I mean? That's the beauty of it. You know, especially you know you can do it. You know, so that's what's up, man. That's awesome, man. You know, so the guy, so he just doing deals in Baltimore, or where else do he do deals at?
Yeah, he mostly do it Baltimore.
Wow, wow, man, that's what's up, man. Seriously. So what you need to do is JV with people, right? Just
Yeah.
go get some deals from people that's in Baltimore, and you know he closing, so you need to go get some deals in Baltimore and say, hey, you know, I got this partner, you know, we can get some deals closed. But you need to get something going on with that partner where, you know, hey, you know, if I bring you deals, can me and you cut on your side? So say like you get, you know, y'all get 10,000, you know, you get five, he get five. You know what I mean? That you know what I mean?
Right,
Instead of
right.
he getting the whole 10, you get five, he get five. That's what you need to start building up a, you know, partnership up with him where that, you know, you making deals when deals close through him.
Right, right, right.
You know what I mean? So you need to talk to him about, you know, something like that. I'm just saying, you know, that'll help
Right,
you
right.
because now, you know, it's not like, you know, you need to, you know, have a deal. You can be like, hey man, I got a deal for us. You know what I mean? And
Right,
you make
right.
something from that. Cause you
Right.
gotta let them know. Say, listen, man, I like what you did, man. So you know, we need to build a partnership. You know what I mean? So the partnership is like, you know, if I bring some deals, we make you know some money on that side. We just split that. You know, what I mean, if it's five, you get 25, I get 25. You know, we just keep doing it.
Right, right. Yeah, we had a similar conversation. That's why he was like, well, I have like a master class you can buy into, you know what I mean, or whatever. So I was like, well, we'll see what's up with that later.
No, let's
See
just
what's
keep
up
doing
with that
deals.
later on.
Let's
Yeah,
just keep
right.
doing deals, buddy.
Right. Yeah, because I'm like, as long as I bring them, you know, that is the, you know, we cutting the check. That is the master class.
Right, we taking action. We action. Yeah, we passed all that.
Yeah, but I think he does like, you know, he got some experience with hard money lenders and stuff like that. So that's why I was like really trying to keep this dude kind of
Right,
close and let me know where, or even know how to do sub twos and all that good stuff.
right.
So,
Yeah.
but like just to get more information, because I'll be on YouTube watching about it, but just ask somebody that actually knows it. Because there's a difference between hearing and somebody like, okay, where I'm at right now.
Yeah, that's good, man.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so like I was saying, right, I'm just so proud of you, man, because you stuck in there. I didn't see you out there, so I'm like, man, you know, I'm worried about you, dog. Seriously, you know, I'm like, cause I mean, I know. Listen, I know how I can help you, Preston. Seriously, especially somebody like you who needs chunks of money for something. You know what I mean? Like, Preston, come on now. You need. You know, your gas is what $200 to fill it up. You know what I'm
No
saying?
doubt.
So you
No
need
doubt.
big chunks of money, boss. So I was like, please let him do it, man. You know what I mean? Like, I hope he out there still. You know, let him see me out here, like not stopping. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, nah, I told you, I'm definitely on it. I just get like a couple people who really like. I was getting more of the information, but just my main thing was just getting somebody that knew the area. You know what I mean? Because I would reach out to some people in the groups and stuff like that, some of the Facebook groups, and they wouldn't hardly hit back. So I'm like, man, what the hell is going on?
Let me tell you
Yeah,
that.
but
Let me tell you, Preston, that is true what you said because I used to try to do this before I even closed a deal and things like that. I used to try to do it all over the United States. Nothing never panned out because you know I'm just grabbing up wholesalers and trying to do deals with them. They don't know what's going on. You know what I mean. So once I stayed in Jacksonville or came into Jacksonville and learned in Jacksonville, learned everybody, you know, learned the cities, the zip codes. I mean, you know what's good, what's bad, and all that stuff. That's when I started, you know what I mean, getting stuff done.
okay.
So that's why I was telling you, you know, hey, Preston, you know, find them people, call them banner signs. So, you know, find the people in your city, you know what I mean? Because that's how you really gonna get it done. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, so that's good. Seriously, man, that you made it happen. You kept going. You found the right connections, and it's not
Yeah,
just
if
with.
the one,
Go ahead.
But
No, I was.
the ones that would reach out, they be like, "What do you got?" And I didn't actually have nothing on the table, so I was like, "Well, man, let me try to get something on the deal." And then I can, the ones that could probably help me, I'm still adding value to them, like by already having something under contract. 'Cause that was some of the ones that was reaching out to me. That was like, "Yo, what do you got? Let me know when you got something, boss." Or whatever. So I'm like, "All right," but I was looking for somebody that had a little bit more in depth.
Right.
Like, what are you looking for? You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's what's up, man.
Me sitting up there and sending you something like, "Oh, nah, I can't work with that." I'm like, what the hell? Let me know what you got. This is what I got, damn it.
Right. So the house, what was the house at in Baltimore that you sold?
Yeah, it's right off Pratt. It's on Pratt Street.
Oh, you know the house? You know the area?
Yeah, it's like because on the prop stream you can look at it. I don't know how accurate it is, but I looked at like 5 years ahead, and then like the growth of where it's going to be gentrifying. Because I got another homeboy. He's like a real estate agent, but he don't really practice it. But he gets a lot of information, so he gave me a lot of opportunity zones, areas.
Right.
So I'll just be kind of looking up where the opportunity zones is at too.
Right.
In the up and coming areas. So right around East Baltimore is going to be a lot of renovation and stuff like that. So I kind of targeted in those areas, and you can tell because it goes from the $30,000 homes. Then in that area, it's close to 200,000. So I'm like, what the hell? And they the same type of houses.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's just they closer to the harbor and all that.
So the closer to the harbor, the more expensive it get then.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. That's how it usually be.
500,000 houses and all that. I'm like, man.
Yep. That's how it usually be. So that's awesome, man. So did you get to go out to the house and like do a visit and talk to the homeowner and all that, or you just did everything over the phone?
Everything was over the phone.
Wow. So how you get the pictures and stuff?
I had walked around to the house.
Oh,
and
okay.
Stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay.
When I had my home time, I went around and checked it out. Things of that nature.
Okay. So how much you get it for?
Say what now?
How much you get it under contract for?
Dude, I got it under contract for say 13. Yeah.
13. So the Baltimore like Jacksonville. That's how.
What do you mean it's like Jacksonville?
Because we get houses for that price. The Jacksonville market houses are cheap like that. We can get houses in the houses on the contract for like 5,000, 10,000, stuff like that.